Okay, beautiful souls, my beautiful Aries Taurus Cusp, welcome back in. So today we are diving into a love reading for March 2026. All right, so we're doing something a little bit different as everybody are in different stages of their life regarding love. Some of you are single, calling in new love. Some of you are in the early stage of a relationship, perhaps coming out of the honeymoon stage. Some of you are in a long-term partnership or are married. And some of you are perhaps navigating a separation or maybe even a possible reconciliation. So let's really dive in. We're going to have the timestamps at the bottom. But before we move to the timestamps, all right, so let's having a look here at the energy of March regarding love. So we all know already that we've had the Virgo lunar eclipse at the beginning of the month. Venus is moving into Aries. What is Venus? It's all about love, all right? Or one of the things regarding Venus is love. Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And then by the end of the month, Venus is actually moving into Taurus, which is your other side of the energy. So there's a lot happening around love, clarity, emotional truth. And many of you this month, it feels like a turning point in love. Some connections may just deepen, some truths may surface. For others, like it's going to be a moment when that new love begins to enter into your timeline. And heads up, Aries season, the month of April, a lot of things will be happening in the sign of Aries. All right, a lot of planets will be in the sign of Aries. So do check out your monthly reading closer to the time regarding what is happening in the month of April. Yeah, so all timestamps are below, so you can easily move to the section that most resonate with you. Remember to take a deep breath, to ground yourself if you feel called, all right? And we're going to first dive into those of you that are single, calling in a new love. Now, before I decided to do the Cusp signs love reading again, I don't do much love readings, as you know. I tap in what the collective of the Cusp signs need to know with each reading, all right? But specifically, love is in the air. It's something about love, all right? And we're all in different stages in our love life, all right? I had a dream that when I woke up, I remembered the third, from a dream. It's hard to explain, but the 13th of May stood out heavily for me. The 13th of May. So I don't know if 13th of May is something specific to the Aries Taurus cusps. Something will be happening around that time period. Interesting enough, a bee came in the house this morning, which doesn't happen often where I am now. And wasps as well. I saw a wasp by the window. And so that could be significant for some of you, or perhaps a sign or a synchronicity. You can let me know in the comments. Bees is normally a lucky time. I mean, it's regarding honey. It could be regarding movement. Wasps can mean different things as well. Like sometimes life stings. If I'm remembering correctly now, from one of the spirit animal oracle cards. But we'll see how that energy plays out. Perhaps it comes up again and I can dive deeper into that energy. Another interesting thing. All right. I hope you're still here and you haven't gone to your timestamps yet. All right. I almost forgot. So if you're still here and you haven't yet gone to your timestamp of where you are, also before I started this reading, I started hearing a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball by Miley Cyrus. All right. So Miley Cyrus music could be significant. The love songs from Miley Cyrus, perhaps just specifically a wrecking ball. Now, wrecking ball, the channel I'm getting here is that when this normally happens, picking up the energy on the reading, is that for some of you Aries, Taurus, Cusp watching this, love energy this month might not arrive quietly, okay? It may just come in suddenly, maybe emotionally, almost like a wave that knocks down walls that you've been standing for a long time. Yeah, perhaps walls that have been standing for a long time. March has a very intense emotional signature with especially that Virgo eclipse and all that Pisces energy. I mean, we're going to have that Pisces new moon. So a lot of emotional energy happening in the month of March. So for some of you, this could be a moment where you're feeling, where feelings surface that you perhaps didn't expect, or perhaps someone's just going to enter your life in a way that shakes things up, or in a way perhaps that you didn't expect, okay? Not necessarily in a bad way, but in a way that breaks through perhaps those emotional barriers that perhaps were there before. All right, let's see how this is going to show up. We are diving in for our Aries, Taurus, Cusps. 6:25 I just saw now on the timer. I'm seeing a 2 and a 9. I'm seeing 15 as well, and 28. Spirit angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good, please come through for our Aries, Taurus, Cusps, the singles that are looking for new love. Let's get one card here for you. Flame Tree. Number 30. The start of something new. 30 can be a significant number, or perhaps even the number 3 could be significant. Threes are what? Community, it's connection, it's creativity, it's also communication. And the color red is the color of love. All right, let's really dive in here. Spirit angels, ancestors, can we get some more cards out before we really dive in? Flame Tree, something new. So for my singles that are looking for new love, Spirit angels, ancestors, our singles that are looking for new love, what can you tell us about this new love? Is that new love coming in? Do they need to wait a little bit? Who is this person? Please tell us more. Oh, cards don't want to come out, so there might be a little bit of a delay. Let's have a look here. All right, so we do have the 8 of Cups. We have the Hermit, 10 of Swords, and we have the King of Wands. This is fire energy. Leo, Sag, Aries, but mostly Leo. All right, let's first dive into this energy, and then we can pull out more cards and really dive deeper. All right, let's dive first into the Flame Tree. I'm also seeing 89. Perhaps the year 89, 1989 could be significant for some of you. It doesn't have to be. 8s or 9s could also just be significant for some of you. All right. But this is, I feel, confirmation here. The Flame Tree, the start of something new, that many of you are actually entering a new love cycle, not revisiting an old one. The energy around you does feel like the universe is busy clearing space for something fresh to grow. But it looks like before this new beginning fully arrives, the tarot is busy showing a very emotional journey here. First tarot card out is the 8 of Cups. Pisces energy coming through. Pisces and Saturn could be significant. Moving through the space, it speaks really about really walking away from something that once meant a lot to you. but she is walking towards the sun. So some of you have already done this, while others of you are still emotionally releasing, perhaps subconsciously even, someone from the past. I'm hearing it wasn't really a dramatic exit. It was more like a quiet realization that your soul wants something deeper. Next, we have the Hermit here, which connects strongly to Virgo energy. After walking away, many of you entered a period of introspection. You went within. You may have spent a lot of time alone, or a time within, focusing really on your healing, your self-growth, and just understanding your patterns in love. Or maybe this was just simply learning how to be comfortable on your own again. But I'm hearing that you really are ready now, some of you, for that new love. You're calling that new love in. The Ten of Swords tells me that some of you, the previous connection ended in a way that felt very final. It's a completion. That previous person's not coming in. There may have been maybe a betrayal or some sort of painful communication, or simply a moment where you realize something, it was finished. It could not be repaired. Now, interesting enough, here's that fire energy coming out here, the King of Wands. This energy feels like the person who could be entering into your next life. Into your next life. What the hell? Into the next stage of your life. Maybe this person is really going to be confident, passionate, charismatic, a leader, a visionary, a protector. I'm seeing someone that is soft in the inside as well, a protector. Someone who knows what they want and isn't afraid to pursue it. Very strong fire energy here. So, yeah, this could be an Aries coming in, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Or perhaps it's just going to be someone that's got strong Sagittarius influence in their chart. It feels like someone who brings momentum, excitement after a period where love felt heavy or maybe stagnant. So the story here, before we pull out more cards, it feels like someone who brings, I don't know why I'm repeating that again. Brings momentum and excitement is coming in. You walked away from something. This is the story. You healed, you closed a painful chapter, and now the universe is preparing to ignite you to something new. But the big question is, you probably all want to know, I'm quite interested in the tea here, is when could this new love actually enter your life? Spirit angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good, please show us, when will this new person enter our Aries Taurus Cusp life? The Star. Sagittarius energy coming out again here with Temperance. So they might have very strong Sag placements. It doesn't have to be. The Lovers. The Chariot. Ooh, we have the Eight of Swords. Aquarius, Sag, Gemini, Cancer. Cancer, any of those signs could be significant to you. All right, so the energy here is really interesting because the cards that came out, it feels like a healing journey that leads directly into alignments. Capricorn, the Devil card, Four of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay. So here, we're talking about love after heartbreak. $17 could be a significant number, perhaps the number 8. Yeah, the start does normally appear after a difficult cycle. The healing, it says that healing has been happening. It has been happening. Sometimes even when you don't realize it, many of you are really been restoring your heart, reshaping hope, reconnecting with your authentic self. Temperance. Divine timing, I'm hearing. Love doesn't feel rushed. It feels like two energies slowly blending together in a way that creates balance and emotional harmony. I mean, I'm getting the sense that the universe is not just bringing anymore, it's bringing someone who actually fits where you are now. The Lovers. I'm getting the energy here, a meaningful soul connection. So some of you, this could feel like a moment where you meet someone and there's immediate recognition, almost like where the conversation's just going to flow naturally and there's going to be a strong mental and emotional connection. $14 could be significant, which breaks down also to 5. We have the number 6 here on the Lovers. The Chariot is number 7. It's Cancer energy. Normally, this card also represents Cancer season. But this does also talk about movement and momentum, that when this connection begins, it may actually progress faster than you expect. There's a sense of emotional clarity and both people wanting to move forward rather than staying stuck in uncertainty. 8 of Swords, there might be a little bit delay in this connection, slightly a little bit of self-doubt. Like after everything that you've been through, a part of you may maybe still question whether love is truly possible, if that fairy tale is still possible. We mentioned the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so the Fool is the card of beginning a new journey. So timing here feels like the connection is going to appear once you allow yourself to stop, not to stop. Why am I saying stop? That could be resonant for someone. Allow yourself to step forward again without carrying the weight of the past. Take what resonates. Remember always to leave the rest. The Pisces new moon later in March, with Venus moving from Aries into Taurus at the very beginning of the month. The energy could really then begin opening up late March and the next couple of months. Because here we have, as I mentioned, the 13th of May could be significant. That is Taurus season. We don't have any Taurus ready cards out here, but we do have also Cancer season out here. We have Gemini. Temperance is Sag season. So perhaps some of you, this will be Cancer season, Taurus season, or Sag season. And I'm getting the sense it's not about chasing love, all right? You don't need to chase love. It's just going to be about trusting the new path is already opening. Okay, so my Aries Taurus Cusp, this message, if it message resonated, helped you in any sort of way, if you're looking for new love, and let me know in the comments. Your story might just inspire someone else who's walking the same journey. So if you feel like leaving a comment regarding your journey to finding the new person, keep your heart open, but I'm hearing don't chase, let it come naturally. All right, so thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting the love button. The Fool's also the energy of Aquarius, Uranus. I'm hearing let go, let go. And this new person is going to come in divine timing. And when this person comes in, you're going to be very happy. There is victory at the end of the tunnel. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll check you around. Aries, Taurus cusps. Those of you that are already in a relationship or you just busy coming out of the honeymoon stage, let's dive in. Spirit angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good, please come through for our Aries, Taurus cusps that are in a new relationship and are coming out of that honeymoon stage or already out of that honeymoon stage. What messages do you have for them? Rising above, number 11. 11s is like that new beginning, all right? Clarity, freedom, solution. You're probably still in that stage of finding your feet with each other. The honeymoon is over and clarity, freedom, and solutions are coming in. This card is really standing out to me as well. Purification fire, purification fire number 14. Breaks down also to 5. 14s could be significant. Bare essentials, naked truth, and wholeness. And I don't know why this card was sticking out for me here, so we're going to leave it here. All right, let's see here for charms. Okay, purple could be a significant color. I didn't realize I had this flower in here. It came from a pick a card and it just dried and I stuck it in the charms. I thought it was quite pretty. I forgot it was in there. So purple flowers could be significant. We have a starfish. And we have a butterfly. Tell us more, spirit angels, ancestors, and then we can really dive into this energy for our Aries, Taurus, cusps that's already in a relationship or coming out of that honeymoon stage. What do they need to know at this current stage when this video finds them? Interesting. The Lovers, 10 of Cups, Temperance. So Gemini energy, fire energy, Sag energy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 4 of Wands, Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and we have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your relationship looks good. Okay, rising above, clarity, freedom, solutions. Immediately from this Gaia Oracle, also number 11, right? It's like you are in a new beginning of a relationship, right? Transformation as well could be significant because we got the butterfly as well. Doves could be significant. The color blue, healing, speaking. This relationship is moving through a moment where something is really going to become clear. It feels like the two of you had to really navigate through some challenges recently. Maybe a little bit of stress, outside pressure, or even just adjusting to the reality of the relationship after the initial honeymoon phase. 13 May. 13 May is really standing out for me on this Aries Taurus cusps. All right. This could be solutions. And most importantly, the ability to rise above whatever the obstacle is. Now, we do have at the bottom of the deck as well, purification fire. Why am I saying purification fire? Yeah, purification fire. And I was thinking water. Cancer could be significant. There may be a conversation or a moment during the month of March where both of you are called to be completely honest with each other. Not in a destructive way, all right, but in a way that strips the relationship down to what truly matters. I'm also getting more messages here from rising above. Yeah, things in your relationship, there's going to be moments where things are going to become clear, all right? Because sometimes after the honeymoon stage, right, reality starts to settle in and you really begin to start seeing each other's habits, emotional patterns, responsibilities. And I'm getting, instead of this creating distance, it's actually bringing clarity about how you both move forward. The purple flower I'm getting here, emotional growth, and it could be a very strong spiritual connection that you have with this person. This feels like a relationship that has the potential to really deepen on a soul level, a lot of growth and happening. Again, butterfly represents transformation. 11 also represents transformation. This relationship has been very transformative. And I feel like both of you are entering a new phase as well, evolving from that excitement and that passion into something more mature and meaningful. Starfish could also represent healing and regeneration. So you both are in a very healing relationship. Even maybe if there has been small bumps or some adjustments in the beginning stage of your relationship, or even right now, the energy suggests that this connection has the ability to recover. Overall energy is to become a very strong connection. The Lovers as your first card, Gemini energy. Mercury, Venus energy as well. I think Mercury is in Aries. Yeah, Mercury in Aries could be really significant. The number 4 could be significant. The bond between you and this person it's really genuine. All right, there's real attraction here, but also there might be a sense that you both choose each other consciously. 10 of Wands suggests that both of you have been carrying a lot of responsibilities. This could be work pressure, life obligations, emotional baggage from the past that you're both busy healing from, working together. So this could have really brought some, creating moments where the relationship maybe felt a little bit heavier than it did in the beginning. Here's that Sag energy coming through. Balance. There's a beautiful balance happening between the both of you. It shows that despite all the pressure, both of you are really learning to compromise, communicate, and find harmony together. And this with the angel on this card, I feel like this relationship is divinely protected, and there's a lot of duality within the relationship. The dark and the light. Take that how it resonates. All right. The 4 of Wands, very strong stability card. It speaks about building that foundation together, and I'm hearing the relationship with this card coming out is moving towards something very secure, whether you are living together, you're meeting family, you simply in this energy are feeling more settled with each other. The Page of Wands, there is curiosity and playfulness in this connection. If it hasn't been in the connection, there will be coming a little bit of that playfulness into the relationship as you settle in with each other. This tells me that even if things are becoming more real and grounded, the spark between the two of you is still there and very, very strong. A lot of fire between the two of you. And this Ace of Cups, it really does represent, it's actually quite a beautiful card to have in a love reading. It represents emotional renewal. It's like the relationship is being offered a new wave of love, or a deeper understanding regarding love, and also regarding a vulnerability. And what I love most here is this Six of Wands. Double sixes could be significant to you. It is about victory, recognition, a sense that we've made it through the honeymoon stage. For many of my Aries Taurus Cusp couples that are watching this, March may just be a month where the relationship moves past early adjustments and really begins to feel stronger and more secure, within each other, being together. Now, hey, if this resonates with your situation, please let me know in the comments. I always love hearing your stories. And I'll check you around next one. Please do hit that like button, leave a comment. If you haven't yet subscribed, hey, what are you waiting for? And I'll definitely check you around. Hey, my beautiful Aries Taurus Cusps, those of you that are in a long-term relationship or are currently married, let's have a look at what do you need to know right now with regarding you and your partner, you and your husband, you and your wife. Let's have a look. Spirit, angels, ancestors, all the highest light and good for this collective that is in a long-term relationship or that is married. Please come through for us here, Spirit. What do they need to know? Liberation, number 25 could be a significant number. Breaking free from negative attachments. Doves really could be significant. There we go. We can see the card. Breaking free from negative attachments. Number 25 also breaks down to sevens. Sevens could be a significant number. Interesting enough, rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. This card came out for those Aries Taurus Cusps that are coming out of the honeymoon stage. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. Let's get also for you a charm. Sheep. We have the horseshoe and it's facing up, and we have the horse. Sheeps normally represent soft. Horseshoes represent normally a lucky time. And horses represent freedom, speed, fire energy. Or we are not, it doesn't represent fire, but we're in the fire horse. Yeah, right. Okay, spirit, angels, ancestors for our Aries Taurus Cusps that are in a long-term relationship or is married. Perhaps let's really dive in. So 7 and 11. 7-11 could be really significant for this group of Aries Taurus Cusps. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, please come through. Wow, already here the Page of Wands, curiosity, playfulness is happening in your relationship. Wow, fire energy, spirit, angels, ancestors, judgment, 4 of Wands, Spirit angels, ancestors, all for the highest light and good, please come through for our Aries, Taurus, Cusp are in a long-term relationship or are married. Ooh, Eight of Swords could be significant for some of you. Two of Swords reversed. And we have the King of Swords. Interesting. And we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Oh, there's the Ten of Cups as well. Let's let that Ten of Cups needed to come out. How are we doing this? All right, let's dive into your first oracle here. All right, breaking free from the relationship itself. This isn't automatically that. Okay. For many of you, this is actually feels more like you are releasing patterns that have been weighing heavy on the connection. You know, sometimes in long-term partnerships, we fall into routines or emotional habits that slowly create distance without us even realizing it. But we do have rising above with clarity, freedom, and solution. A lot of freedom is coming in this reading here. Whatever tension or emotional patterns may have been represented, there is really going to be a real opportunity this month to rise above it and to find a solution together. Doves could really be significant here for our Aries Taurus cusps. Two doves. Healing, fire and passion. Alright, diving into the sheep, it does represent loyalty, gentleness, devotion, caring, softness. It suggests that despite all the challenges, there's a strong sense of commitment in this connection. Now, with the horse and the horseshoe, horses also represent movement, strength, progression, speed. But here it feels like this relationship, whatever it is happening, is not stagnant. There is momentum here. Things are moving forward, especially if both partners are willing to move forward instead of staying stuck in past frustrations. Now the horseshoe, the curve is facing up. There is protection and luck within this relationship. So even if the relationship has gone through many tests and many cycles together, the energy around here, it still carries a very strong sense of blessing and protection. Now the Page of Wands, my Aries Taurus Cusp, thank you for liking the video. I really appreciate it. I'm getting a sense of curiosity and new enthusiasm, new playfulness. So for my couples here, some of you, this could be a desire to try something new together, whether this is traveling, starting a new project together, or simply bringing back some sort of excitement into the connection. Judgment is a powerful card here. It's a card of awakening and reflection. It often also shows up when relationships reaches a moment where both people need to evaluate where they are and where they want to go next. But there is a strong sense of stability between the two of you and long-term partnership with this Four of Wands here. So I'm getting the sense of reinforcement that this reinforces, this is the reinforcement of the idea that this relationship, this marriage, this partnership between the two of you is very solid. It's just asking to evolve perhaps to evolve together. Now, there is emotional depth in this connection. There is compassion here with the Queen of Cups. There is nurturing energy here. So one partner or one of you may naturally hold more of this emotional space in the relationship, but this card also encourages both of you to reconnect through empathy and also understanding. Now, with the Eight of Swords, it suggests that sometimes someone in a relationship may feel mentally trapped, maybe overthinking something, worrying about something. Maybe you are the warrior, the one that worries about everything in the relationship. Maybe feeling unsure about something. This could even be maybe to express your truth regarding something. Okay, but perhaps you're someone that tends to worry about things. But here with the Two of Swords, that's reversed, is quite important, because this energy is about finally removing the blindfolds. Conversations that may have been avoided at some stage might start happening. All right, it's just choosing a direction of where you want to go. All right, flowing down that river. And when you make that choice, things could start happening where clarity just comes in and begins to replace that confusion. All right, now here we have the King of Swords. So this is about that honest conversation, maturity, clear decision making. Someone in this connection may step forward and finally say what's been on their mind for a very long time. Now, we do have the Magician here, so strong Gemini energy coming through. Number ones is the beginning of a new stage. So, and then we have the Ten of Cups here, all right? Both at the bottom of the deck. One to 10. Yeah, I'm getting circles. This combination speaks about the ability to create the kind of relationship that you both truly want. The Magician is you both have the tools. The Ten of Cups is that emotional happiness and fulfillment that is possible. So for my Aries Taurus Cusp couples and long-term relationships, those that are married, March is going to be the month where truth, clarity, conscious effort help transform the relationship into something even stronger, I'm hearing. So some of you may have strong air placements, water placements, fire placements. Doesn't have to be, that's just extra confirmation for some of you. Now remember to take what resonates, leave the rest. If this resonates to your situation, perhaps you can let me know in the comments. Let your fellow Aries Taurus Cups know that what is your story, what is going on, what is happening. Share with us. The more we share, the better. And if you feel called not to share your story, perhaps you can put a horse emoji or a dove emoji in the comments. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for liking the video, leaving comments, and becoming subscribers, and I'll check you around. Aries Taurus Cusp are those of you that are in separation or looking to a possible reconciliation. Spirit angels, ancestors, please come through here for our Aries Taurus Cusp, that is impossible separation or reconciliation, transformation, certainty, confidence. Amethyst. Amethyst could be significant number. 41 could be a significant number. Fives could be significant. Here at the bottom of the deck we have moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. 36 could be a significant number. Perhaps even the number 9 could be significant. Spirit angels, ancestors, please can we, wow, and I left this here on this table It was for the Aries Taurus Cusp that's in a long-term partnership and that is married. This could be significant. So perhaps you are married that were in a long relationship and are in separation. Okay. Should we get another charm out here and see if there's anything else here? Purple flower. Okay. Purple is really significant for you. Amethyst. Wow. These cards just flew out. Two of Swords, Judgment, Death and Rebirth. Number 13 coming out again from Death and Rebirth. Okay, wow, okay. So there's definitely here the Page of Cups coming out here. Five of Cups. What is at the bottom of the deck, Spirit? Okay. Interesting. And we have the, what you call it, the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. So the Moonlight card, Travel, Romance, Potential. I'm getting the energy from this card, very soft but mysterious. And getting the energy that it suggests that even though things maybe feel uncertain right now, the story between you and this person may not completely finish yet. Moonlight is about emotional reflection, quiet moments, and sometimes connections that find their way back together after time apart. And here with Amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. This tells me that whether this reconciliation happens or not, something important is transforming within you. Amethyst energy is about gaining clarity, spiritual growth, and rediscovering your self-worth after a serious emotional chapter. Now, interesting, as I mentioned, these charms, I never put them back, so they still here, and it came from the group that was in a long-term partnership or are currently married. Now, the sense I'm getting here is the horseshoe. It traditionally represents protection and luck. Also, like the universe is still holding space for this connection, all right? But you both need to make the choice about if this is going to happen or not. Now, the horse, it also speaks about movement and progress. So this situation may not stay stuck forever, that there could be changes or some sort of development over time. But there is with the sheep a sense of loyalty and devotion, that even if you two are apart right now, the emotional bond may still really be present. And again, with that purple flower coming out, purple could really be significant here. Emotional healing, spiritual growth. This connection seems to be teaching you both something deeper about love and maturity. I'm getting the sense. Now, the Two of Wands. Thank you for hitting that like button, beautiful soul, if you're still here, leaving me a comment. Yeah, one of you or both of you are standing at crossroads here with the Two of Wands, thinking about the future and wondering which direction to take. Either you or this person may still be how do you say that word? Let's keep it basic. I don't know why the word, sometimes when the English doesn't want to come out my throat, even though I am English, big words, doesn't, okay, whether you both are considering whether the path forward includes reconciliation, coming together, or just going your separate ways. Now, there is justice here, number 11 on the table. There is something about, with this Libra energy coming through, about truth, about fairness, accountability. For reconciliation to really truly happen, there needs to be honesty between the two of you about what went wrong and responsibility, taking responsibility for regarding both past actions, whether it's from both sides or from the one side, but both need to come together. Now, death and rebirth, number 13 could be significant. I'm I'm bringing this up, I think, in most of you guys' timestamps here. 13th of May could be really significant. It stood out for me. Now, death and rebirth, number 13 on this card. All right. It doesn't always mean the relationship is completely over, but it does mean that the old version of the connection cannot continue the same way. Something needs to happen where a transformation, something has to transform in the relationship if this relationship is going to have another chance. Now, we do have the Page of Cups here, which can be an apology, a heartfelt message, or someone opening up the emotions again, whether that's you or the other person. This could be communication that comes from a more vulnerable and sincere place. Now, the Five of Cups, it is talking about sadness, all right? Sadness and regret that both people may still be carrying the past, whether it's you or the other person or both of you. Healing these emotions is going to be part of the journey before anything new can truly begin. And the Seven Pentacles, this is talking about patience and reflection. It suggests that time and growth are playing an important role here, that both of you may be still learning important lessons before your next chapter unfolds. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, it does bring that grounding, nurturing energy. So this can represent you, perhaps, or the other person, someone that is focusing on stability, care, and just rebuilding their life after a lot of emotional upheavals. Now we do have also the Ace of Pentacles here on the upright here, and it does represent a new beginning. Sometimes the new beginning happens when someone new can happen with someone new. Yeah, but sometimes it can also be a completely renewed foundation between two people who have done the inner work. So if you both do the inner work and come together, there is a new beginning. For those of you that are in separation, the message does feel like there is a transformation first that needs to happen, clarity second, and then the possibility of a new path opening. Hey, take what resonates, leave the rest. Remember, this is your journey. And all we can do is flow down the river, because whatever we want is at the end of the river. Hey, if this reading resonated, helped you in any sort of situation, brought you clarity about your current situation, feel free to share in the comments. Your story might just help someone else going through something similar. I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for subscribing and leaving comments. And if you enjoyed this reading, let me know. Perhaps we can do it every now and then. We can do love readings with timestamps. Love and light, beautiful soul.